There's another fight scene here. I hate calling them fight scenes because I don't know. That sounds like a movie, a kung fu movie. Not that there's anything wrong with kung fu movies, because some kung fu movies are awesome, but some of them are also cheesy.
Sure.
You're a movie professional there, Echo Charles.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be called a scene if it's in a book.
Okay.
I don't know though.
I don't know. Is it not a scene if it's in a book?
Yeah, it could be. We could view this. It reads like a screenplay. So if it were a screenplay, we could call it a beat or a scene, I think.
Here's a scene. After this is a fight with a guy named Denshin Shiro. After an interval of 2 or 3 breaths, Denshin Shiro shouted, "Musashi!" He was well aware that the man standing several feet above him was in a very advantageous position. Not only was he perfectly safe from the rear, but anyone trying to attack him either from the right or left would first have to climb up to his level. He was thus free to devote his entire attention to the enemy before him. So he's about to fight this guy. And as you said earlier, sometimes he shows up late, sometimes he shows up early. In this case, he showed up early and he got an elevated position. And so his enemy, Denshin Shiro, is sitting there looking, going, oh, this sucks. I'm below him. And he's protected from the back and left and right. And then Musashi says, "Are you ready?" Musashi's question was calm but trenchant, falling like so much ice water on his opponent's feverish excitement. Denshin Shiro now got his first good look at Musashi. So this is the bastard, he thought. His hatred was total. He resented the maiming of his brother. He was vexed at being compared with Musashi by the common people. And he had an ingrained contempt for what he regarded as a country upstart posing as a samurai. Who are you to ask, are you ready? It is well past the hour of 9. Did I say I'd be here exactly at 9? Don't make excuses. I've been waiting a long time. As you can see, I'm fully prepared. Now come down from there. He did not underestimate his opponent in the extent of daring to attack from his present position. In a minute, answered Musashi with a slight laugh. There was a difference between Musashi's idea of preparation and his opponent's. Denshin Shiro, though physically prepared, had only begun to pull himself together spiritually, whereas Musashi had started fighting long before he presented himself to his enemy. For him, the battle was now entering its second and central phase. At the Gion Shrine, he had seen the footprints in the snow, and at that moment, his fighting instinct had been aroused. Knowing that the shadow of the man following him was no longer there, he had boldly entered the gate and made a quick approach to the kitchen. Having wakened the priest, he struck up a conversation, subtly questioning the man as to what had been going on earlier in the evening. Disregarding the fact that he was a little late, he had had some tea and warmed himself up. Then when he made his appearance, it was abrupt and from relative safety of the veranda. He had seized the initiative. So I guess I was wrong in this section. He doesn't show up late, he shows up late, but he like gets to an advantageous position without the other guy realizing it, which is just as cool.